Hello everybody, it's Chichuki back with another Chichuki Plays episode. Tonight on the program we're checking out Spin, Die, Repeat. It's like an anime, kind of isekai, roguelike, I believe, with slot machines. Hello adventurers, thank you for trying out the Spin, Die, Repeat preview. We appreciate your time, interest, and support in exploring this early version of the game. Your feedback is invaluable in helping us shape and refine the experience. Keep in mind it's a preview version with limited functionality. Some features are not yet available, and certain mechanics may still be in development. Okay, let's do it. Classic Isekai Trials on Death, Reincarnation from Zero. Story mode. We'll do this story. Awakening in Another World. Hello. Oh, God. Is there a way that... Do they read this? I mean, this might be very hard to do. Just because it's very small. Chapter 1, Awakening in Another World. You slowly regain consciousness in a room that seems straight out of a medieval fantasy. Wooden beams cross the ceiling and a flickering lantern casts warm light across the walls. The last thing you remember is the endless work at your office job. Did I work myself to death? Was I hit by a truck-coon? Or was it food poisoning? Did I work myself to death? Did I work myself to death and end up in another world? Death cause verification in progress. Scanning memory logs. Cause overwork. Fatality. Knowledge +1. Current knowledge 4. When you're such a workaholic that even truck-coon had to step aside. Status approved. New world location. A perfectly average medieval fantasy land. Okay. You look down and notice your attire has changed. Gone are your office clothes, replaced by simple yet comfortable medieval garments. Just then, the door creaks open. An elderly man who looks like he stepped out of a fairy tale enters the room, followed by a lively Catgirl with ears and a tail twitching in excitement. Catgirl destroys one adjacent. Oh, it's a card builder too. Catgirl, innkeeper. Oh, you're awake. I found you fainted outside. How you feeling? Confused mostly. Where am I? You're in a rumble tavern at the crossroads. You look like you needed a good rest. Catgirl, bounding with Anthony. Yeah. Slow down, guys. We're so worried that we found you. Yeah, I'm Luna, by the way. The innkeeper's warm presence and Luna's energetic demeanor are strangely comforting. It's a safe place, but we could use some help around here if you're up for it. Get your bearings. Help? What kind of help? Could you help us bring in some supplies? Pretty please. Yeah. We're reopening the tavern and we don't have a steady supply yet. You take a deep breath, trying to make sense of everything. Sure, I think. Okay, hold on one sec. I'm tangled up in my controller. Because I'm using a mouse for this. Okay. Yeah, let's make this perfect. Let's make this perfect together. Yeah. Thank you so much. Here's some money and buy some groceries. You take the money and get a feeling of mixture of excitement and confusion as you make your way out the door. Garden, cowshed, market. You decide to head to the village to buy some eggs, bread, and meat. The bustling market square is filled with vendors hawking their wares. Brightly colored tents line the streets, and the aroma of fresh produce and spices fill the air. Okay, so we're going to want all... Oh, hello, elf girl. You approach the market stand with a sign depicting a loaf of bread and a basket of eggs. Behind the counter stands a shopkeeper with long flowing hair and pointed ears. Her warm smile welcomes you. Henwife. Hey, what's a henwife? Hey, Lois, what's a henwife? Oh my god. Sorry. Hello there. Looking for something special? Do you have eggs, bread, and meat for sale? I have eggs and bread, but I'm out of meat at the moment. Tell you what, if you help me sort these eggs, I'll make sure to get some fresh meat for you. The shopkeeper gestures to a large basket filled with eggs. No problem. You agree to help her, and she hands you a basket of eggs. You are helping to sort eggs. Greatly increases the chances of a drop for an egg. You roll up your sleeves and start sorting the eggs, feeling a strange mix of anticipation and curiosity. Onward! Oop. Oh, now here's the slot machine. Okay, we have 5 spins left. Help sort the eggs. Shopkeeper needs your help sorting eggs. Each egg on the field grants 5 coins. Catgirls love eggs. Sure, why not? Maybe a little too much. Each destroyed egg grants $25. Or coins. Eggs equal coins. Bam! Apologize if the lawnmower in the background is getting picked up. Choose a symbol to add. Cabbage. If adjacent to 2 other cabbage, destroys them, grants plus 12 experience and transforms into baby. Oh, okay, sure. You may grow this baby into a new character after 16 spins. Eggs. Have a 10% chance to transform into chicken. Take the chicken. Well, we're sorting eggs, so we want eggs. Help me catch my pig! Plains. Has 10% chance to transform into field. Wow, this reminds me of another slot machine game like this. Oh, what was that called? I have it on my Switch. It was paying my rent with my slot machine. Let's go Plains. Wow, you have a talent. Thanks, Cat. Oh wait, that's not Catgirl. That's the shopkeep elf girl. I shall call her Victoria. Go bread. Oh, we're unlocking them. Okay. Jackpot. Oh, baby. What, we got 25. Last spin. Can we pretend that didn't happen? Oh, he's throwing up because he's so out of shape. You were busy sorting eggs, trying to be as careful as possible. However, in a moment of distraction, you mishandled one and it cracks, splashing raw egg all over your hands. You don't think much of it and continue working. A few hours later, oh, is he allergic to eggs? A few hours later, you start feeling extremely ill and collapse. The world fades to black as your vision blurs and you hear faint voices around you. Wait, what's happening to me? A mysterious voice echoes in your mind, both soothing and unsettling. As luck would have it, you managed to contract salmonella from the eggs. Tragically, I died from salmonella? Oh no! Feel a mix of disbelief and frustration as the reality of the situation sets in. So what now? Maybe that's how you're going to get Isekai again. But that's another story. The end? Onward! So if I go back to... Okay. Most game elements show detailed pop-ups when hovered over. Okay. How do I... Oh, do I have to check them all? Okay. Oh, okay, so the goal was at the top. Okay, how do I get back to the game? There we go. Okay, so we need 125. Okay, so we're probably gonna end up doing this one a few times. Unless we get lucky here. Alright, we got... So I think what we gotta do, we gotta try and get more eggs on screen. Alright, so we got 2 eggs. One of them gets destroyed. Okay, so that's 49. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, we got 2 eggs on screen that time. Okay, that's 20. Okay, good. I think we got it. Oh, hey, we got it. Okay. I don't know why we got +2 for the last one. Maybe she likes us. Okay. After a focused effort, you successfully sort the eggs, earning the shopkeeper's gratitude, and she hands you the promised eggs, meat, and bread. It's gonna be difficult if that's what we're gonna have to do. Thank you so much for your help. Here, as promised, I hope you enjoy it. Say thanks and leave. Buy extra eggs. Buy extra meat. Okay, meat adjacent wine. Is that wine? Yeah, wine. Okay, wine gives +2 × 2 experience. You nod and make your way back to the tavern. The fresh eggs, bread, and meat in your basket are a tangible reward for your efforts. At the tavern, the innkeeper and Luna greet you with beaming smiles. Well done, young hero. You've proven yourself reliable. Yeah, excuse me. And thanks for the help. Yeah, dinner's gonna be perfect tonight. Yeah. You're lucky you're hot, Catgirl, Luna. I mean, You feel a warm sense of belonging as you hand over the groceries. Demonstrate might, display finesse, prove resolve, reveal knowledge, exert influence. Resolve. Didn't stop till every egg was in place. Here's it to something for your trouble. The innkeeper hands you a small pouch of coins. You take it with a grateful nod. Thanks, bro. Alright, let's go talk to Luna at the inn the next morning. After helping with the initial supplies the previous day, you and Luna began organizing the tavern for its grand reopening. The excitement is palpable as you arrange the tables and dust off for old furniture. However, as you check the cellar, you and Luna realize the inn is completely out of spirits. Oh, no! The innkeeper shakes his head, explaining that he ordered the spirits, but the delivery hasn't arrived yet. Wine, liquor. Oh no, we can't open the inn without spirits. Yeah, our guests will be so disappointed. What are we gonna do? Might. Leave it to me. I'll go find some spirits, no matter what it takes. Relief is still. Yeah, thanks so much. The farm nearby might have some. And Meowby you can ask in the village. Just be careful. Our mission is clear. Find spirits. Let's windmill. Head to the windmill to find some spirits. Let's go to the farm. Chapter 2-1, the fields. You head toward the fields in the distance. The vast expanse stretches far and wide, with farmers diligently working under the sun. The fields are alive with activity, the scent of fresh earth and growing crops filling the air. Field. Destroys itself after 6 spins. Upon destruction, adds... what is that there? Plains? Yeah, plains. Okay. Okay, these are all fields. Okay. You approach one of the farmers, who wipes sweat from his brow and looks at you with a weary smile. I'm in need of spirits for the tavern reopening. Do you have any idea where I can get some? Farmer. All adjacent plains, crops, gain +2 experience. We'd love to help, but our brewery is down. Someone's stolen the cooling coil, and without it, we can't brew a drop. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. It's better to start asking in the village. With a nod of understanding, you turn towards the village, feeling the weight of the task ahead, but also a sense of determination. The success of the tavern's grand reopening hinges on your ability to solve the mystery. You decide to go to the village and ask around, hoping someone might know something. The village is a charming maze of cobblestone streets and quaint cottages, with flowers blooming in window boxes and the scent of freshly baked bread wafting throughout the air. Village, a small rural settlement, allows the following symbols to drop. Okay, that would be good to have. As you reach the village center, you see peasants and maidens going about their daily routines. Children playing, merchants selling their wares, and villagers chatting by the well. The air is filled with the hum of everyday life. Maybe they know something. You began to approach the villagers, determined to find clues about the stolen cooling coil. Okay. Oh, bam. There we go. That's a good one. Maiden gives +1 experience and 1 sun if adjacent to pretty much anything. Oh, I don't have any of those. Villagers might know or have seen something that could lead to the coil. Each peasant, maiden, and farmer grants 5 times the money. Okay, choose an attribute to upgrade. Reduces incoming damage by 1 hit point for every 5 points. Decreases the cooldown of all skills by 1 for every 10 points per spin remaining. Lowers recall cost by 1 coin for every 10 points. Grants 1 additional follower slot for every 5 points. Increases the chance of receiving a higher rarity card. Adds 1 item slot for every 5 points. Increases maximum HP. So we're about 2/3 of the way there with 3 spins left. Now what? Again, +1 to charge and to earn the next charge. Each new charge requires more sun. Alright, so we got 2 spins left and we're almost there. Okay, so we need 60 on this last one. Got it. Whew. I have gained glory. I don't care that it was a C minus. Bam! After asking around in the village, you gather clues and piece together the mystery. Eventually, you discover the thief was none other than the farmer's wife. Bitch! You find her on the street. Excuse me, ma'am, I believe you have something that belongs to the brewery. Yes, I took it. They drank too much and it was causing problems. Promise me you'll keep them from overindulging again and I'll give it back. You have my word, milady. She looks at you for a moment, then nods and hands over the cooling coil, not healing coil. Thank you. I just want what's best for everyone. Excuse me. With the cooling coil in hand, you return to the farmers. They are overjoyed to have it back and express their gratitude by giving you wheat and apples to brew alcohol. Nice. Can't thank you enough. Here, take this wheat and these apples. They should help you. Let's see. Apples have 20% chance to add apple for each adjacent question block. Knowledge. Elementary. A missing part. A guilty glance. A dusty trail. With the supplies in tow, you make your way back to the tavern. The innkeeper and Luna greet you with excitement. Hey, you've done it! Now we can brew spirits ourselves at any moment. You're amazing, yeah? The grand reopening's gonna be a hit now. Let's get brewing. This tavern is going to be the talk of the region. The innkeeper and Luna start preparing mash and wort to brew all night. What a good place for drunkards. Somehow the brewing process in this world takes hours, not weeks. Tomorrow's a big day. Okay. The next day dawns bright and clear, the perfect backdrop for the grand opening. The tavern sparkles with cleanliness, and the shelves are stocked with spirits. The air is thick with anticipation as you and Luna make the final preparations. Everything's ready. We can finally open the tavern. Yay! Time to make the best tavern in the land. Okay. With a shared sense of excitement, you get ready to manage the bustling tavern. The doors swing open and patrons start pouring in, eager to sample food and spirits and enjoy the lively atmosphere. Let's make this place perfect. Meow. Oh, Catgirl, Luna. Again, you're lucky you're hot. Yesterday was a day of your heroic deed of finding booze. Today is a day of being a servant. Quite a fast advance in a hero's career, huh? Alright, let's go to the inn and see. Okay, we have 10 spins left. We need 800. The more booze on the table, the grander the opening. Each beer, whatever that is, and mead on the field grants 5 times. Booze is twice as tasty with good snacks. Booze isn't for staring, it's for loading up. Okay, now what is this? Gaining this fills the bar. Each threat level replaces one symbol with a monster symbol on the selection after each spin. Choosing a monster symbol reduces a threat level by 1. Oh, that's milk. Okay. Elder, uncommon civilian. Gives 1 XP for each adjacent unknown block, windmill, and watermill. Okay. While on the field, permanently adds... destroy... Yes. We'll do wine. I like that sound. That burp sound. It's funny. We're actually doing pretty... you know what? I don't even want to say that. Let's do peasant. We're about halfway. Okay, so we have 5 spins left. Okay. Okay, we'll get it. I think. Oh, we got it. What? What? Oh, because the goal is 800 and the better one is 1200. Interesting. The opening is a huge success, and many villagers and adventurers come to celebrate. The atmosphere is lively with laughter, and clinking glasses fill the air. Clink! Alcohol flows freely, and the warm glow of lanterns bathes the tavern in a cozy light. Luna, both happy and slightly tipsy, moves among the guests with a delighted grin. Thanks a bunch for your help. Yeah, you're absolutely meow Wait, meownificent. There we go. All about finding the right touch. Glad I found yours. Whoa! Luna giggles, her cheeks flushed, and leans closer, her voice soft and flirty. We could celebrate a bit more privately. Just you, me, and some very lucky cider. Suddenly, a system message appears in the air, flashing a warning. 18 plus warning. Explicit content detected. Peggy 18. No! Content redacted. Have a great game. The tavern reopening was indeed a great success, but despite your best efforts, the supply of spirits is too low to keep up with demand. The tavern has become incredibly popular with newbie adventurers because of the high number of slimes around the area. Slimes of all shapes and sizes are seen squirming in the nearby forest, making the tavern a prime location for slime hunters. You and Luna sit down to discuss the problem. We need to do something about supply and demand, yeah? Can you help us again? We need a plan. Let's see what I can do. You both brainstorm ideas, trying to find a solution to keep the adventurers happy and the spirits flowing. Meowby, we can increase the volume of supply, yeah? Or limit the number of adventurers we let in at a time. Those are great ideas, Luna. This way, we can manage the demand and keep everyone happy. Seems the innkeeper's already forgotten in the story because this is shonen. Where am I? You need to find a way to solve this puzzle. Yeah, let's go to the forest. We haven't gotten to the forest yet. Event. A classic clash between low-rank adventurers and the ever-multiplying slime. A lot of following symbols to drop. The idea to reduce the number of adventurers sounds great. You decide to take matters into your own hands by reducing the number of slimes, thereby increasing the number of hunters. However, you understand that this is your first time battling in this world, and it's better to get some help before rushing into the slimes. Pro tip, adventurers can easily handle slimes, but you can't control them directly. Another option is to ask for help from the town guards. Adventurer. You gather a group of adventurers, giving them some gold and promising free rounds and snacks. Aw, yeah. Their eyes light up at the prospect of free food and drink, and they nod in agreement, excited for the freebies. Freebies! Now you're ready for the slime extermination and the restoration of balance. Warning, in this game mode, you must have points within a certain range at the end of the spins to win. Gives plus 10 experience and 1 shield when destroyed. Should have gone to the village. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be interesting now. Okay, so 2 slimes become Slime Girl because sure. Nothing works below adjacent villagers and don't produce any resources and don't perform actions. I assume we want to stay in the green range. It should be a good one. Alright, 2 spins left. Okay, last spin. I think we're in the clear unless something crazy happens on this one. We did it. You successfully exterminated just the right number of flies. Yeah, it did. Drawing in a matching wave of adventurers. Now the tavern hums with energy. Bustling but balanced. Lively yet perfectly manageable. That's the way we like it. In time, however, you notice that Luna looks visibly sad and less energetic, her tail dropping slightly. I miss all the attention, yeah. It was so much fun with so many adventurers around. Is it really a success if Luna is this sad? With the tavern thriving and the guests merry, your job here is done. This place, once a crumbling wreck, now buzzes with life. But as proud as you are, you know tavern work was never your end game. You've helped enough, it's time to see the rest of this new strange, beautiful world and carve your own path. You share your decision over a final drink, and though no one argues, the mood shifts. So this is goodbye? Her ears twitched downward and her amber eyes shimmered like candlelight caught on the edge of tears. Aw, she's sad now. You better come back someday or I'll be super mad. Yeah, like no cider for you mad. Like snub your seat at the hearth mad. Oh man, she's pissed. She sniffled, then pouted and jabbed a finger at your chest. And don't think you can bribe me with milk where you go. When you do. Okay, maybe just a lot of milk and maybe if I can read this. Okay, maybe just a lot of milk and cider. Her voice dropped to a whisper, tail swaying slow behind her like a forgotten lullaby. If only if you promised to remember me, and the tavern, and all the silly things we never got to do. Whoa! But only, okay. You saved this place. Go find what you're looking for out there. Just know this tavern will always be your home. The next day, with a final wave and more than a little ache in your chest, you step out into the morning light. The end of the Awakening in Another World volume. Total score, 2,600. B-. Okay. At last, our hero's assistance in the tavern came to an end. What adventures await him next? You will find out in the next volume. Random world. Shadows over the forest. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, you can take symbols with you. Okay, that's neat. Okay. Let's go without them. Just as you open the door to leave, you stumble upon an unconscious adventurer lying just outside. She's a dark elf girl with short silver hair and swarthy skin. Oh no, what happened to her? Rush to help her. She needs help. Let's bring her inside. Oh, Luna's not gonna like that. Without hesitation, you and Luna quickly bring the unconscious elf inside and lay her on a bed. She needs help. Let's see if we can wake her up. There's no time to lose. With the dark elf girl still unconscious, you decide to appeal to the tavern's patrons for help. The tavern is alive. Adventurers and travelers laugh loudly, their chatter mingling with the scent of roasted meat and ale that fills the air. You approach a firelit table where a group of adventurers is seated. Their mugs already half empty, their voices raised in tales of quests, both real and exaggerated. Excuse me, does anyone have a healing potion? An adventurer with a long scar across his cheek looks up from his mug, eyes narrowing as he studies you. Destroys. Okay, adventurer. He sets his drink down slowly. I got a potion that might work, but it's rare. If you're willing to offer a little relaxation package, it's yours. You narrow your eyes. You heard this kind of setup before. Let me guess. You want free beer and snacks, right? 2 rounds. No, 3. Yeah, 3 rounds of beer, free beer and snacks for me and the crew, and the potion's yours. Determined to help the dark elf girl, you exchange a glance with the innkeeper. He gives you a nod of solidarity. Okay. Let's do it! Can't let her suffer. To the hero who serves beer. For each beer destroyed, gain $25. I'm gonna call those dollars. For each bread, cheese, or meat on the field, gain +5. Milk has a chance to transform into cheese. Of course. Problem is, if Luna drinks it. Beer. Let's do HP. And ooh, that was a rough one. Yuck, sticky. I probably should have taken some symbols with me. Oh, that's a good one. We might have to redo this one. Oh, I didn't realize it cut off some of it. Okay. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna need a miracle this one to get like 200. Nope, didn't get it. To get the potion, you attempt to serve the adventurers their beer as soon as possible. Fortunately, you rush too much, causing the beer to spill everywhere on the floor. The inn's lively chatter turns into gasps and laughter as you lose your footing and slide across the slick floor. You crash into the storage room, triggering an avalanche of barrels full of spirits. The barrels tumble and roll, their contents spilling and mixing into a chaotic mess. Who knew serving beer could be so hazardous? You drowned in the weirdest cocktail. Alright, let's see if we can do it this time. Those are rough ones. I should probably be trying to get beer. Oh, this one's not going to end well unless we get something crazy. That might have been the thing we needed. Let's see. Alright, last spin, and we might have to do this one again. We definitely have to do this one again. I wish you could just like restart from here instead of having to read the whole. But I guess your stat line changes a little bit when you add something from the story, so. I should have taken slot symbols with me, but I wanted to try and see how it was. I guess we'll try that. Honey. I got a skill. I don't know how I got that skill, though. Taking a hamburger. Okay, that's 2 beers, I believe, gone. So that's 50. Okay, this is gonna have to be a huge one here. And unfortunately, it was not. Damn. All right, let's try it again. This will probably be the last try. Okay, that was a good one. Okay, one of them's gone, so that's 25. Now, does diagonal count? It does. Something big. We got something. Oh, yes. Okay, that's gonna be 50. Yes! After serving the beer and snacks, you receive the rare elixir. 3 charges. When civilian or adventurer is destroyed, you may return it to the deck. Dropping to one knee beside the bed, you tip the bottle carefully, letting the shimmering liquid slide past the dark elf's lips. For a heartbeat, nothing happens. The room seems to hold its breath. Then her fingers twitch, her breathing steadies, and color slowly returns to her cheeks. She stares, eyelids fluttering open, squinting against the light. Where am I? What had happened? What has happened? You're safe now. We found you collapsed. We found you collapsed outside the inn. Who are you? Can you tell us what happened? My name is Solara. She takes a shaky breath, then shifts upward. The motion presses her close for a moment. Her silver hair brushes your cheek. I remember now. I was fleeing from a darkness in the forest. It spreads like smoke on the wind. Goblins, monsters, they're everywhere, so I barely escaped. Darkness? That sounds serious, yeah? Solera swings her legs off the bed, pushing herself upright and with sudden urgency. You must listen. The darkness grows stronger by the hour. I can feel it. It will not stop with the forest. Soon it will come for the village and your tavern, yeah? What should I do? Okay, well, I think... Turn the main menu. Are you sure you want to go to the main menu? Current progress? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I like this one. Anyway, okay. So that has been respin, die, repeat, because you will fail, and then you get to restart, do the slot machine Isekai roguelike again. Well, it's not really a roguelike, you get to restart. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure to give us a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, and if you've made it this far, leave a comment of slots. Slots, Jerry. Slots. Anyway, my name is Steve. Enjoy the rest of your day. We shall see you in the next one. Laters. Have a good night, everybody.